my my peoples. Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos has been canceled. Disappointed. Disappointed, of course. Just like anybody else, I wanted to see that fight. Um, just wanted to see how things would play out. Obviously, Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos was going to be an exciting fight, but it's not going to happen. JJ Zendejas, what's the deal, my brother? Liam, what's the deal, my G? Y'all already know, fellas. Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos is canceled. And basically, it happened because Keyshawn Davis didn't make weight. Simple as that. Chris Fontaine, what's the deal, my brother? So, Keyshawn Davis, yesterday when he didn't make weight, they said that, he got stripped for his WBO title, but they said that the fight was happening anyways. Cool, we're going to get the fight. Apparently, they've been negotiating back and forth, a rehydration clause, a penalty, a lot of money, and ultimately, what Keyshawn Davis's people said is that they feel like he actually wasn't trying to make weight, and this was for an advantage, and they spoke about the situation with Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. You guys remember Ryan Garcia showed up 3 pounds overweight and put the Swiss beats on Devin. So, they decided today, a couple hours ago, to pull out of the fight completely. Chris Fontaine dropped the ball. Liam, that was a good fight, though. Man, I wanted to see that fight, bro. JJ said that Mason is going to be the main event now. Facts. It's Abdullah Mason's time to shine. Liam, just let the fight drop in and drop his salary. Well, that's it. It's canceled. It's a done deal. The decision is already made, my brother. So, fight's not happening. Chris Fontaine, he was talking all that flash shit to Mason. Now he the main event. There you have it. Abdullah Mason is the main event. Now I'm gonna give you guys my take on both fighters, right? On Keyshawn Davis and his situation, and Edwin De Los Santos. I'm gonna start with the businessman, right? What he said is that at this point, he basically grew out of the weight class. He just could not make weight, his body. And if that's the case, and his very next fight is going to be at 140, I understand it. And I respect it. You know why? Because I'd rather a fighter not make weight and stay healthy and not make the fight than a fighter starve himself, dehydrate himself to extreme levels, and even have health issues because of it. So I respect the fact that you know what, you could have made weight, own it, and let's go with whatever happens. Keyshawn Davis could have made weight. He explained why. I accept it, and I expect him to be at the 140 division next time. Now, from Edwin De Los Santos' side, I respect them too. You don't have to pick one side and not the other. They decided, you know what, he has too much of an edge. We saw Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, how that played out. Ryan showed up 3 pounds overweight. Now we got Keyshawn Davis, having that weight advantage. And they decided it wasn't worth it. So you got to respect it. They like, imagine we go out there, get hurt, this guy knock us out, all that. So I think that's a decision that you got to respect. That's my opinion, my peoples. As far as what's next for Keyshawn Davis, like I said, I expect him to be at the 140 division. And let's see who's gonna be Keyshawn Davis's first fight when he moves up to 140. Let's see it. Let's see it, my peoples. So anyway, this was, just a few minutes dropping in with y'all to, give you guys that update. I know you guys had to have already seen. If you're not hiding under a rock, then you seen what's going on with Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos. Obviously, we're not getting that fight. But I just wanted to come through, give you guys my take, my update on that. I'm going to get the hell out of here right away. I got to go to sleep, my peoples. Shout out to everybody who came through. I appreciate you, fellas. Y'all already know, man. I'm Jay Smith. This is Box Center. This is your favorite boxer's favorite boxing show, my peoples. I'm out of here. Peace.